Welcome back, people. I don't know what episode this is, but it's the next episode after the last episode. We're here again. Followers of the Bridge, full house today. Zeke is back. Batur's wearing shades inside. I'm not sure what that's all about. Mohammed is being proper Chelsea over there.
Always, always.
Trying to make us late to grab water, being a selfish asshole.
And
Like he did.
you cancelled my water break, bro. It's fair enough. Let's
I
go.
didn't cancel your water break. I said, "Are you going to make us late?"
You said technically we're gonna be late if we start with me.
That's not what I said. I said, "Are you going to make us late?" That's what I said.
That was a guilt trip, and I didn't like it one bit. But we move. Let's go.
Hey, it worked. We're here. Anyways, people, we are back. We are back again. It's Friday. It's about that time. I wish I could sit here and say our fixtures this week are more stimulating than the ones last week, but they're not. So I am going to turn it over to the returning member of this panel, who I feel like I haven't seen on the show in a few weeks. Zeke, how are you?
Yo, how you doing, Peter?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm better. And
All right.
yeah, ready to discuss Chelsea.
All right, Mr. DM's man in the bottom left. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. We're all living in the Friday night vibes. Cheers, guys.
What are you drinking,
Yeah.
brother?
Malibu, some bit Malibu.
Oh, my God. This guy's gonna be so sauced for the NBA watch along.
No, it should be all right. We should be all right though, because I got a train to catch by 5 a.m. So if my team lose by 30 points in the third quarter, I'm backing out.
He'll dance again, guys. He'll dance again.
Yeah, man. Looking forward to tomorrow's game, man. Me and Mo are gonna be up in the gods in Newcastle. But yeah, looking forward to it.
I can't lie, bro. Don't take. I'm not taking any of your empathy calls for tour. Like you're taking a train. You're gonna have leg room. And to be frankly honest with you, you're going to even have a toilet that you can actually use. Like there's so much luxury and privilege you're going to get tomorrow that I can't empathize, bro. I'm sorry.
Why are you mad, Mohammed? What happened?
Bro, I'm on a coach, bro, and it's literally my whole Saturday is the game, bro. Can you believe it? And I'm only watching a 90-minute game, but like the journey going there and coming back is so long, like it's ridiculous.
Oh no, poor baby. Anyway,
you know what? Fuck you.
bottom row niggas are complaining about fucking not even driving all day. Oh my, what is it, like 5-6 hours?
Bro, I don't even know, man. Like we leave Stamford Bridge at 6:30 a.m. Sorry, and we get to Newcastle I think around 2:30. So however long that is.
Oh my lord.
Hold on. What? Yeah.
The issue with it is like simply because the journey takes that long simply because they do actually go for a stop, and like I think we get about 45-minute break to go grab like lunch or whatever. But generally speaking, bro, like the League Cup draw, I'm watching on the coach. The Arsenal Leicester game, I'm watching on the coach. The flipping late kickoff, I think it's between Spurs and the Man United.
Yeah, it's United.
Yeah, I'm watching everything on the coach, bro. Like that's gonna be my life tomorrow.
How are you gonna? I hope your phone doesn't die, brother.
I mean, I've got my my battery packs and stuff that I've been charging up, man. If you see my battery pack, bro, it's ridiculously huge, man.
That's an old nigga, but all right. So bottom row, match goers. They're gonna be traveling tomorrow. Zeke and I, be watching from our couches, like how we do it here in the top row. But we might as well start weekend review. So. DMs, man, how did you feel about watching Chelsea for the last week?
You want to go first, Zeke?
No, I asked you.
It's
me,
you, bro.
Yes.
Oh, League Cup. Oh, dear Lord, mercy. League Cup, yeah.
I can't believe it.
League Cup, I'm not really that keen about the performance, even though it was a scrappy win in the penalties. You know, I didn't expect that we were going to play very comfortably against Southampton. Even though we got the third string in our team, you haven't got Lukaku, Werner, or anyone. And basically a huge rotation in our team. We got arguably the youngest defensive backline in the league. But yeah, it's just a bonus for me, League Cup. I don't mind with that. Norwich last week, I thought it was a great performance. If I'm being honest with you. I think last week we were too clinical. I think Norwich was self-destructed by when they down 5-0, and then we just making it like it's a day out. So yeah, I'm not really that fuss about tomorrow's game because I feel like tomorrow's should be all right. Should be an easy win, even though they got caretaker manager. But I'm really keen to see what the front three looks like against the possibly the bogey opposition in the league.
All right.
Mhm.
Mohammed, what did you think about our week in review?
Yo, guys, I saw my team score 7 goals, and just to give you a bit of an honest, transparency here, I was trying to sell that damn ticket. It's madness. I almost missed a 7-goal thriller, literally to get to watch in person. Thank God I did not sell that ticket. I'm not gonna lie to nobody, man. Like I've never had the pleasure of watching 7 goals be scored by our team, and we could have scored more if I'm honest with you guys. But it was good, man. I really thoroughly enjoyed the game. I thought it was a very good game by us, but I generally thought also Norwich was just very, very, very poor. Like they had no chance. We rattled them off the ball, and literally on the ball, I thought we were very, very good. Yes, and on Saturday last week, and I think it was the type of game that you need for our team. Just seeing that the confidence that was beaming from the players, Mason Mount, I think, really benefited from that. Reece James benefited from that game. I think loads of good performances to take away from the game. Kovacic, I thought, was absolutely brilliant in that game for us. But again, Kovacic honestly just doesn't surprise me. I just think he's an amazing footballer to watch. Very underrated, sometimes scapegoated for some odd reason. But yeah, man, I really enjoyed the game. I thought we were absolutely brilliant. And I'm guessing we're just sticking to the Norwich game, so I'm not going to speak about the Southampton game because that was
You could pivot. There's not much to talk about with Norwich. I was just going to lump them together.
fair enough. With Southampton, I felt a little bit annoyed, but I felt annoyed, like, considering the fact that generally I expected us to be a bit more good on the ball, but then I saw our left-hand side and I'm like, you know what? I'm just expecting too much from these guys, man. They're not the guys to be comfortable on the ball by a pressing team like Southampton. And generally speaking, I thought Malang Sarr, Barkley, and Alonso really struggled in that game. And other people will point out to other performances and stuff. I thought Ziyech had a very like minuscule game. Like he just to me, other than the assist from the corner, like there was nothing he really did in my eyes, and he felt like he was completely out of the play, if anything. So it was a very strange game. I hated the fact that I went into penalties, but you know, at this rate, I think I might have to get used to this penalties thing. I just hope it doesn't backfire. I'm glad we're through.
Nah, I hear that. Zeke, what about you, bro?
About Norwich, it was a very composed win. As Mohammed said, I pinpointed some players who were like very very good on that day. Kovacic, Mount, obviously with the hat trick. Hudson Odoi that I liked. I very much liked his performance, and that was very good for confidence. And I was a bit disappointed though about the Southampton game because first I don't think we had to go to penalties. I don't think that we did. I understand that we had like French players and like second team, but like I still think that we could have won it without going to penalties. And yeah, some players. I mean, I don't want to to sound like I have an agenda, but at this point, I just think we should just give up. So yeah, I'm glad for the win, but hopefully it doesn't backfire because I think we can do great things in cups this season.
All right, I hear that. Big up to you guys, C1 and Abdallah in the chat. The 8 of you watching, if you have not liked the stream and or subscribed to the Sarcasm City YouTube TV channel, then please go ahead and do both those things. We are live every Friday, approximately this time, discussing the current European champions and teams sitting top of the Premier League.
Yep.
So, yeah, run the likes up. I think we were at 10. I was our 10th like. We're now at 12, so thank you, niggas. But, yeah, so honestly, guys, my perspective, Norwich didn't look like they really wanted to be there. Some of you may or may not have seen me on This Is Football YouTube channel. 4:30 a.m. is too early to do watch-alongs. I actually wasn't able to think of things to say. I was like, "Who is that? What?" Nah, it was so early, and Norwich was so shit, man. But nah, it was good to see us score goals. That was good.
Yeah.
Kepa had another shootout moment. Our left side against Southampton, I don't think we can make a worse left side if we tried. So like for me, I don't care that much. Like the important thing is we got through, and no one else got hurt. So
Yeah.
like for me, you can sit there and we can analyze performance all we want, and we can be fake mad, and we can act like we expected miracles from that 11, but like we got through, man. So whatever. But no, that was our roughly 10 minutes on a weekend review. So let's look forward to the challenges ahead of us. So we have Newcastle tomorrow. Bottom row will be there, way up in the sky, halfway to heaven. Be looking down on the team as they hopefully win. And then we have Malmo next Tuesday, right?
Yes, indeed. Early kickoff as well.
Early kickoff. So that's going to be a 10:45 for me. It's going to be at 5:45 for you guys. But
Okay.
yeah, so 2 games the next 4 days. I feel confident. I'll put it that way. I'm not entirely sure where the goals will come from, definitely, but I think we will get goals and we will win both matches. So I'll start with you, Fator, aka
Yeah.
DMs fan, aka Lakers fan, aka president of the Elena fan club. What are you looking for in these next 2 matches?
I'm expecting us to be perform where we left off from last week. Even though the injury of Kovacic slightly hamper us in terms of the squad depth, but I generally believe that against Malmo we should be winning. But again, who's going to be playing in that midfield? I do not know. A lot of people making cases Loftus-Cheek should start tomorrow, but I would prefer to see Loftus-Cheek to start against Malmo. Kovacic will be out till at least after the international break. Let's not forget that. Pulisic as well. Tuchel said it in the press conference earlier this afternoon. He wanted to ease Pulisic in this team because he hasn't played much ever since the Crystal Palace game.
Yeah, he mentioned Burnley at the earliest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next Saturday, so 8 days.
Okay.
Yeah, but we should be all right. It's just that front three going to be rotated a lot, though. So we'll see, man. I think we can go the game first tomorrow, and if we do, get the guys off, put some fresh players like Barkley just to basically as a game management at the end of the day. And yeah, and on Tuesday, I think we haven't got much choice in it, so we might as well stick with the same front three. The middle, I think we'll see a bit of rotation, and also the back line as well. We don't know yet who's going to be, but we'll trust Tuchel that can make a good decision.
All right, Zeke, how do you feel about Saturday?
I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident about tomorrow in Malmo. For me, 6 points, and I expect us to score, especially against Malmo. I wouldn't be overly confident against Newcastle, but I still think we can get the win. And the key part, I think, will be the front three. I want to see Odoi there again tomorrow.
Okay, Mohammed, tomorrow, what are your thoughts?
And I feel confident. It's not even just about confidence, guys. We better win, man. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. Last time I went to Newcastle was when we lost in that last minute to an Isaac Hayden, I think it was, and that scored a flipping header. And it was not a good day. I'll be honest with you. The performance was very much lackluster, but then to concede in the last minute of the game was just disgustingly bad. But I'm going into this game confident. I generally do feel like we have a better manager, better squad. This team has an interim manager, and the squad is probably not in the most confident. I think their fans are going to be behind them, but I don't think that really matters.
Yeah.
And I think listening to the press conference from the manager, I didn't see like any sort of doubt about what the situation was in regards to the injuries. I think he just kind of slightly forgot that Kovacic got injured at the last moments of training. And when he mentioned that, it was just a surprise, if anything, because he'd gone through the injuries at first already.
Yeah.
And so that was just a bit surprising. But besides that, I generally feel like we've got good enough depth in midfield, especially for these next 2 games. I'm not really worried. And I think who starts doesn't really bother me at this point. I think you can start a Jorginho and a Kante and we'll be fine. I think you can start a Saul. I thought he gave himself a good showing. And I actually should have given him a shout out from that Southampton game because I thought he was very bright in comparison to his last performances. But generally speaking, I feel like the team as a whole is able to handle these types of games. I think we should go in with confidence, and I think we should be ruthless. And that's what I'm looking forward to tomorrow. So yeah, man, I think we're going to get a win. I think Malmo's also going to be the same story for me.
All right.
Couldn't agree more.
Shit. I mean, I said we should be winning all these games until the international break. My shout for 5 clean sheets in a row has died, or 7 clean sheets in a row has died because we conceded on Wednesday, but or whenever we played, but whatever. But it's all good. But yeah, guys, big up to you, Marshall. Big up to everybody in the chat. We are here. Let's do this. Combined 11 for Newcastle and Chelsea.
You're kidding. Oh my God.
I'm going to make the case for St. Maximin and Callum Wilson to be in the team based off the players currently available.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we were talking about it because I think St. Maximin gets in. Okay, the only question is who does St. Maximin get in over, Cho or Mount? I'm prepared to take Mason Mount out of our front 3 for a player like St. Maximin.
At the moment, yes. I feel like
it sounds weird because he scored a hat trick. If you guys really want to take out Cho, I don't care. But I think St. Maximin and Callum Wilson get in our front 3 right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, their competition is Havertz and Mount, so yeah, they get in.
Like that's the thing. But other than that, I guess you know what? Fuck it. Like that went easier than I thought it would.
Yeah. The only thing is, right, with Saint Maximin, I think I would be very interested to watch him in a team that is a possession-based team and him playing specifically in our system. I think he's a very good player in terms of pace, in terms of dribbling, in terms of beating man. I think he's very good at all of those things. But what I'm really interested in, how well would he function in a system that requires intricate details? And he's somebody that I'm like, before Newcastle obviously got this owner, I always said like he should be at a bigger club because I think his output would actually help a bigger club.
Yeah.
And he's very much, like Marshall's already said, like he's very much a slept-on player. Like I think he has to play well in a game or Newcastle have to win. And people speak about him, but honestly speaking, the guy on his day, nobody can really stop him, and he can literally take on a whole team by himself, and he doesn't have to put oil on, doesn't have to flip in, and then he doesn't have to have physical strength to do it. He just completely wrecks plays in this league. So, but it does make me wonder, like if he's that type of player, would he suit in a team that requires you to play more intricate in the way in which you play?
I still think that he can improve a bit on decision making in the final third. Yeah, but I agree with what you said. Like dribbling wise, being an attacking threat, he has the components to succeed at a higher club for me, and I think his move is soon.
Do you think so? Even though Newcastle are. Because I feel like Newcastle is not going to build around him. They're not going to try and get rid of this guy. That's not really going to be their intention.
Yeah, but they're not in a mode where they can win right now. Like
they're not. But he's also not old player, is he? Like I don't know how old he is, to be fair. But like,
I mean,
so next one is like 23, 24, I think.
Yeah. So it depends. Does he want to win now, or like is he ready to like get into like the process? It depends. If he's like a guy who's like, I think that's his 3rd season at Newcastle, right? 2nd or 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
3rd one, I think.
Yeah.
This would be his 3rd season. Yeah.
Yes. If he's like, I've seen enough. I want to get to a European team that plays Europe. I want to showcase myself. I think he can move. But he can stay as well, so that would be interesting to see this summer.
Yeah, I mean, he's the fact that he signed a long-term contract that he signed at Newcastle, for me, it means that they're going to demand high money. Like they don't have to sell him, and he is definitely their best player. I don't care what anybody tells me, and he's the type of player you want to build on this project that they're about to start off with. So, generally speaking, I don't see him leaving unless he pushes a move or unless there's some sort of release clause that we don't know about.
regardless if the new coach come in to Newcastle, every player in that team would fight for their career in that club.
Yeah.
So regardless, I feel like it's the Sam Maximin saga thing. It's just I'm not really fussed about this. If you're in Newcastle position, I would keep him
Yeah.
for the time being and see where the direction goes at, because at the moment there are very very unclear direction where they're going to go to, even though the new owners already put it very clear that they want to make this team to be a top team in the next 5 years. But if you're making a case, we're gonna make a team around some maximum. It's gonna take a while at least.
I think see, like I like the fact that they managed to fire Steve Bruce, who, let's be honest, we're not fans of him on this panel. But
Fuck
also,
Steve Bruce.
but the main thing
If you're watching, fuck you.
oh my days.
Well,
Look,
Flores, if you're watching,
He's
Flores, if
jobless,
you're
bro.
watching, you can
Let
sack
him
while you can
breathe.
take Steve Bruce, man. Steve Bruce will be good for you. Good addition for your team.
Listen, whatever club hires Steve Bruce, I'm starting an agenda against you.
yeah, I'm you know what? I'm with it. I'm with it, man. And the guy
Managers
doesn't
like this need to be erased from the game.
yeah.
They no longer hold a seat at the table in 2021.
But
Back
I
to
think
football.
he'll retire. Honestly.
He should. You
I
should.
think he got a nice payoff from what I understand. So regardless, like just if you're gonna do football, just go do football where it suits your style. Because at the moment, I'll be honest, the Premier League is way too good for this. Like we should certainly be trying to banish these types of managers to be even having a job at the Premier League level.
Yeah.
But I think what I like about what Newcastle have done so far is like not only have they fired him to make a statement, but they're not rushing the idea of hiring a next manager. So that lets me know this is a club that is really trying to think through exactly what they want to do next and how they want to do it. And generally speaking, I'm happy for them. Like they really need to get this stuff right. Don't rush it. Get the right people in charge. Build the right structure around the club. Let the city actually get behind the club. And I think in the next 5 years, we can see them probably starting to be a challenger for the top six. And I wouldn't say like it'd be too easy for people to just start jumping on the bandwagon and say, they're going to be title contenders or top four. I think that all really depends on how well they execute their plans in the next 5 years. Because people forget the other clubs, they're not going to stand still and just wait for Newcastle to build up. They're going to be building up themselves.
100%. No, I mean, as for them, as for Newcastle, I think they're going to go down this year. Like,
okay,
I understand like new ownership and shit, but like outside of St. Maximin and Colin Wilson, there's really not too much going for this team.
Yeah.
Right? St. Maximin's he's having his best season to date. Colin Wilson's got 4 goals in 5 appearances, and they have a whopping 4 points. Like, my thing is, what happens when one of them boils off form? What are they going to do?
Yeah.
Like,
Do you not think in the January window that they would be willing to sign players to actually improve this?
of course. They're going to try and buy their way out of trouble. I just don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work for the season. They're going to try. I'm not saying they're not going to improve their team, but there's 10 fixtures until the January window.
Yeah.
And let me just look at Newcastle's fixtures real quick. Apologies, people, as I try and pull them up. But
No, whilst you look them up, I do generally think, like, look at the teams that they will be fighting relegations against. So, to me, Burnley is one of the contenders for relegation this year. Norwich is another contender for...
They're my other 2 to go down, so yes.
Yeah, those 2 are, for me, like, big targets in terms of teams that they need to compete against. But then all they need is one other team to underperform, and there is a chance for them to try and survive. I'm not saying they're going to find this easy, by the way.
All right, so let me read you their fixtures. Chelsea at home, Brighton away, Brentford at home, Arsenal away, Norwich at home, Burnley at home, Leicester away, Liverpool away, City at home, United at home, and then Everton away. And then the January window opens. On the 2nd of January, they're away to Southampton. So my thing is, you're probably looking at until their home match versus Watford before they can really like get reinforcements into this group of players.
Whew. Yeah,
there's a 5-match run there: Leicester, Liverpool, City, United, and Everton, where I don't see them getting more than 1 point. Like, I don't see many points on the horizon for a Newcastle.
no, me neither.
No.
Let's be nice. Let's say they beat Brentford. Let's say they beat Brentford, Norwich, and Burnley. Get no other points. You're at 13 points after 19 matches. That's not a lot. Like, you're still going to be down there.
They're definitely going to be in a battle. Like, I will not take that away from them. Definitely, they're going to be in a battle.
The thing is, yeah, I don't think that. I'm not saying they're going to go down. I don't think it's just like they're too big. I won't say too big. I would say like the owners will not let them to go down to championship again.
Well, bro, how can they stop them other than buying players?
Yeah. And it's January window, so unless they overpay, they're not going to be making big signings. It has to be signings that make an impact immediately. Yeah. And that type of stuff, you've got to get it right with the manager. So
what's the point of takeover then? If you're going to say
again?
That, if you're going by that logic, and then what's the point of takeover then?
Getting the takeover done now? Why? I mean, why would you wait until they're in the championship?
Yeah,
you'd be worth less money initially. Like, they've been trying to do it for months. Like, it's the same people who came in before for when the copyright issue happened. Like, my thing is, Newcastle are in a dire short-term situation.
Yeah.
With obvious upward mobility long-term, but if we're speaking just as this season, everyone was speaking as if new owners was going to translate to points immediately.
No.
They still have the same team.
Yeah.
Like,
they need a manager that can get a lot out of the squad that they currently have with a few additions. And to me, you have a Rafa Benitez, I could have had a bit more trust in them being able to do so. But because they don't have a manager that is of that type of caliber of experience, you're kind of stuck. Because even when we think about hiring managers right now, like Marshall just asked a question in regards to Conte joining. Conte won't join this thing. He's not going to want to be in a relegation battle. That's not his job.
That's his profile as well.
Yeah, if you're Antonio Conte, why would you go from league champions to relegation strugglers?
Yeah.
I read Fonseca for being linked to them. That wouldn't be a great choice in my opinion. But I mean,
is Fonseca the one that used to manage Shakhtar and Roma?
Yes, that's the one.
See, he was very good at Shakhtar, but at Roma he was suffering.
Yeah,
so weird. Like but see again, it's a whole new league. So can you take that type of risk with this type of manager?
I wouldn't bring in a manager who doesn't know the league, especially at this time, because as Peter said, like it's not like they can make like 10 moves in winter and they'll pretty much like focus on this score for this season. They need someone who knows like the stuff. So I don't know. I don't know why his name wasn't mentioned, but like someone like Eddie Howe, for me, is not a bad shot. I mean, someone who can like keep them above, because honestly, that side, if they need a lot of work. If they don't appoint the right guy, they're going straight into championship.
This is
My
true.
thing is, even if they do appoint the right person, they could still go to the championship.
Yeah.
Like, let's look.
I mean, wait, they can count on the shot, bro. Like the.
Let me look at the table, because
if we're doing that, then so say for example, if the possibility is that they are more than likely going to get relegated, should they then not just try and attract the right type of manager to build a structure with? Because
that's why I'm not surprised at their lack of immediate action when they took over.
Yeah.
The reality is, like, they have to truly assess how dire the position they currently find themselves in is.
Yeah.
Like, look around them. You have Leeds, who are 3 points above Newcastle, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've got like a rash of injuries. They had a COVID situation, right? They're finally getting their team back together. Leeds are also playing Norwich this weekend. So let's say the normal thing happens and Leeds win and Newcastle loses. That's 6 points between you and Leeds, right?
Yeah.
Southampton, who is 4 points above Newcastle, plays Watford. Right? Palace, who are 5 points above the relegation zone, plays City. You have to catch one of these teams, whether it's Watford, Palace, Southampton, or Leeds. If Newcastle are going to stay in the league, they have to catch one of these. Do I honestly see them doing that before the January? No. I don't see it. I don't see what the reinforcements can.
If I was them, I would do the smart thing. Think about it, yeah? I'm looking at Watford. They're my closest relegation competitor, right? Why don't I take Ismail Sarr?
It's going to cost a bunch of money. That's why, and it's going to happen halfway through the season.
I say do it. We can the process.
I read that they were thinking about Dembele, and that was like that's
big up Nippin.
That's a bad choice.
Wait, Dembele from Barca?
Yeah, they were negotiating like a 15 million sign-on fee and 15 million to Barcelona.
Damn, I guess. I don't know what they're gonna do. Like, my point is though, like, I feel like everybody over dramatizes how big of an impact the new owners are gonna have immediately on the pitch.
Yeah, it's not going to be an immediate thing. For me, it's always been about the project.
Like, they still have the same coaching staff that was there when Steve Bruce was there. The only difference is Steve Bruce is gone.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the assistant they brought in last season is in charge of the team in the interim. But enough about Newcastle. Let's swing it back to our team, the one we actually are here to talk about. Starting 11s for tomorrow. I'll go first. I think we're going to see Rudiger. I think we're going to see Christensen, and I think we're going to see Atsby across the back. I think we're going to see Chilwell, Jorginho, Conte, and Reece. And I think we're going to see Mount, Shaw, and Havertz up top. And Mendy in goal, if that needed saying.
Who's your midfield? Jorginho and
Conte.
Okay, cool.
Everybody's fit. Neither of them played in the week.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That front three picks by itself, you haven't got much choice.
Our only other options are Ziyech and Barkley, and neither of them did enough to retain this spot.
I don't think Ziyech will start this game.
Not after Southampton.
Yeah, not after Tuesday. So, yeah. The only
I would put Aspie on the right wing back position because I think he's the best one-on-one player in the Premier League. So I think you can keep Maximin quiet. Then you can advocate Christensen in the right centre back role. You bring on Thiago Silva in the centre back.
Okay.
So you would bench Reece after last week?
I don't think Reece will sit at this game, man.
But you're gonna bench him after last week, after he scored and played all right.
I can't lie. It's very hard. It's a bit headache.
Yes, though. I swear the answer is yes. Like that's what he's doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to being harsh on Reece. I just think like Aspie hasn't played against in the cup against Southampton, but I feel like I just want to see like Aspie getting back to his full fitness, man. So that's why I say start Aspie. If we get the goal early and kill the game, and then you can bring Reece James on for the last half an hour.
Aspilicueta didn't play on Saturday, right?
No, he didn't play against Southampton.
He didn't play any of the last two games?
Yeah, against Norwich as well. He was rested.
Oh, that motherfucker's playing, guys. He's not sitting 3 in a row. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't have his legs anymore. So I don't think we'll
I think Dave's undroppable, man. I think he's just.
He's not going to play wing back. He'll play center back.
He's going to play right center back.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a bit headache, isn't it? Yeah.
We've got a lineup here. I would be shocked if Shalova played 3 games in a row at the expense of somebody like Atsby not playing 3 in a row. I would be shocked.
There's no way Aspie not going to play in a row.
Guys, Christensen's fit as well. Like, I'm not getting this. Like, I'm not understanding. But fair enough.
Chalobah, please. Interesting.
I don't know. Like, do we? What do we consider when we make when we make predicted lineups? Like, are we just what we want to see as people? Like, I honestly have no idea.
I think that's what people tend to go to. Like, people tend to go for what they think the manager will do rather than.
Okay.
Sometimes some people will go towards what the manager will do. Some people will go more towards what they would like to see themselves. I tend to be more towards the latter. Like, I like to go for what I think would win us this game.
Uh-huh.
But sometimes that can leave you disappointed out in terms of the lineup that you see. So I've kind of learned to not just have expectations too strongly. Right?
I don't know, but Mohammed, what do you think we're gonna do?
And I think we're gonna go with more closely with the lineup that you mentioned, Peter. So like, I definitely, for me, the biggest thing is you've got to get Reece James and Ben Chilwell playing, in my opinion. And again, I've said this to people plenty of times. I want our players that we're going to be playing with long term to start getting used to their roles, and these are the types of games you trust them to do so. And I think Reece James can handle Saint Maximin. I understand the whole point about Aspie being very good at handling one-on-ones, but
We
I
put
do.
them both out there, mind you. We can put them both on that side.
Yeah, exactly. So that nothing stops us from doing that too. So, and if anything, I think what I didn't think about, because I thought Thiago Silva was probably going to be the one that does get to play this game. But actually, if Christensen plays, it means Thiago Silva can get to play in the Champions League game, which I think he would actually like a run at that, to be honest with you. So, yeah, as long as those two, I think as long as you have that back line sorted out in that way with Reece James and Aspie, Christensen, Rudiger, and Chilwell. Georgina Kante, I think for me, picked themselves. They're the players that didn't play but also require minutes, in my opinion. And then the front three that I think work best at the moment based on availability we have.
Yeah.
I think Reece will play this game and then get taken out of the team for Tuesday because he will have played 3 times in a row.
Mm.
So you will have Aspie wing back against Malmo
Yes.
and Christensen. Okay.
And then Christensen and Thiago Silva will play with Rudiger across the back.
Uh,
We also did that last game against Malmo, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I think will happen. Zeke, what do you think we're going to line up with on Saturday?
I pretty much have the same lineup as you, but I have what's his name? I have Ruben starting with Jorginho in the middle instead of Conte. That was that would be my only difference.
Why?
I mean, in that Kovacic role, I feel like he can slot up there, and I feel like he's growing in confidence and in form.
Conte hasn't played for a week though.
Yeah, he's got COVID, isn't it? COVID.
Conte doesn't. When did he get COVID?
Just before international break.
Yeah,
but I swear Conte played against Brentford.
Did he? Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Hold on.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
he played 3 in midfield. Yes, he did.
He did.
He played against Brentford, I swear. And then who played in the Champions League? Jorginho?
Yeah, Kovacic and Jorginho.
Conte's got to play again sometime.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did.
Like, Conte, I just don't understand. Ruben and Jorginho together. I think that would be the one pairing I don't think we're ever going to see in a midfield too. Personally. Because they do the same thing in the team now. If anything, you would just put Saul.
Yeah, Conte has to start this game. Last week he was not starting against Norwich.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to start for this game.
But now, honestly, except at the back, the forwards kind of pick themselves. We're not starting Alonso, so Chilwell has to play. He's also scored 3 goals in his last 3 matches.
Yeah.
Reece, fucking start him. We're not gonna put Cho there. We might put.
I hope we don't. I hope we don't. I think
we're not gonna put Cho there because then Ziyech has to play.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Ziyech or Barkley would have to play. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And just to let Banful know as well, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek is actually fit, my friend. It's just
the only ones who are deemed unfit are Pulisic, Kovacic, Werner, and Lukaku. Everyone else is fit.
Yeah.
Ruben will be on the bench. I'm going to say this. He will not start. Jorginho and Conte will start tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's a Premier League match. We have not seen Jorginho and Conte play together, I want to say, since
Brentford.
No, Jorginho didn't play against Brentford, bro. We've been over this. He didn't play. Look at the team. He didn't come off the bench. Jorginho and Conte haven't played together in a 2 since
Sin City.
Mm.
they didn't even. It was Kovacic was playing as well. I mean, like as a pivot.
Oh,
They haven't played as a pivot since Liverpool.
wow.
No, they haven't played in the pivot since Man City. Yeah.
Kovacic played. That's not. I'm talking like in a 2, not
Oh,
like
it's
as 2 of a 3. I'm talking like as a pivot. They've played together against Liverpool, and that's the last time because Conte went off injured. Did they play against Malmo? Nah, Kovacic did.
No, Kuba and Georgie play against
Yeah,
them.
yeah. We haven't seen Jorginho and Conte play together for like 2 months, guys.
Wow.
Hey, it's been a long time.
That's crazy.
It's been a long while. Guys.
Yeah, it's been long enough. So I think we're going to see the return of that tomorrow.
Based on what you guys were saying, though, you can hear how much we've been using Kovacic. Like we've actually used him quite significant amounts.
C1, Kovacic and Jorginho played against Malmo. Conte didn't play, bro, or did he?
Conte played against Malmo. Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Then he went off.
Is that the game where he got taken off early?
Yeah.
Are we absolutely sure? Let me check.
Yes, indeed. I'll just check now.
Well, last time Fator said Jorginho played against Brentford, so I'm gonna actually check.
Conte played against Malmo.
Conte and Jorginho did play.
They did play together. Okay, just kidding. So yeah, so that's like 3 times this season. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's not a lot. But no, yeah. So I think we'll see them both together on Saturday. Well, tomorrow. So fuck it. We've done 11s. We've briefly touched on Newcastle's 2 good players. Score predictions.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first. 3-0 Chelsea. I think it's time we go there. We keep a clean sheet and we score 3 goals. Shut shop, and everybody's having a good day, guys.
All right, Zeke. What about you?
I don't think Newcastle will like surrender like Norwich did, so I have 2-0.
Okay, Fator. What about you?
I'm gonna go 3-0. I think it's just about to keep the momentum going from last week against Norwich, and we'll just keep being consistent, even though the other 2 rivals play at the same time as us. I think it's just about getting that 3 points and stay in that title race road, isn't it? So 3-0 for me. Mason Mount score, maybe Kai Havertz, and maybe Cho up front.
All right, I'm gonna say 3-0. Newcastle actually have the 2nd worst defense in the division, only ahead of Norwich. So I think Newcastle are ripe to concede some goals. So yeah, let me just look at the table to confirm that. Yes, they've conceded 20 goals in 9 matches. We've scored 23. So yeah. Yeah.
So I'm the least optimistic. Okay.
Yeah, you also said we would struggle against like Malmo or something. That didn't happen.
No, I know. I said.
No, you did. You did. Now you're lying. Now you're lying.
I said,
Zeke, come on, man.
You can lie. You can lie all you want. Lie. Lie to the people. Lie to the people, Zeke. As if
I said.
Lie to the internet, Zeke. As if we can't go back 2 weeks and watch you capping.
You can. I said that we
lie, brother.
We didn't used to score a lot, and that.
That's not what you said. You said we would struggle to score.
To score a lot, not to score.
No, you said we would struggle to score 2-0. Lie to the people, Zeke.
You guys go ahead
and lie.
I'm not involved in this one. I can't lie.
Keep lying. Keep lying, Zeke.
Zeke, you can say pretty much what you want because, to be honest with you, I won't remember it. This guy seems to clearly think.
I remember this.
He is like, I'm not forgetting.
I remember this. I remember these shows. This is my job.
Flip it.
No. So fuck.
It's all right though. If we score,
you lied, bro. It's fine. It's cool.
God damn, bro.
Zeke tried to lie to you. Understand. Understand. Zeke tried to lie to you, and he always shows up every other week. So who knows?
Nah, bro.
I would be very happy if what C1 is saying actually happens. Like Havertz scores a brace, Mount scores, Chile with 2 assists, Cho assist. Yo, that would be a great week for me, bro.
Actually, speaking of Cho, I think I tried to get him for my draft FPL team. So let me actually look at that. I'm gonna update you guys live on my team as if anyone gives a fuck. But fuck, I have to sign in. How dare this?
I've had some good weeks on the draft one.
Bro, you rose from the ashes of last place. I'm proud of
Bro,
you.
I was so bad. Like literally the first 5 weeks, I lost all 5 weeks. Yeah. Then the last 4 weeks, I've won all 4 weeks.
Ooh, I did get Cho. I got Cho off waivers. Let's go. Let's go. What a good week.
7th place with 12 points. Not too bad, man. Not too bad for something I gave up on.
Yeah, gotta respect that. But nah, so Malmo, we have to talk about it again.
Yep.
I don't really want to do like predicted 11s, what's gonna happen, blah blah blah. Do you think it's gonna be a straightforward result?
I think we're gonna win that game. I mean, some people are saying that they're undefeated at home, guys. Well, we're gonna take their undefeated record. It is what it is. Like
They lost at home to Juve like 4-0.
Was that not? See, someone told me like literally on the other stream that I did earlier today that they're undefeated at their home ground, and I'm just like,
they might be in their league, but like in
the Champions League, I'm guessing.
In Champions League, they lost like 3 or 4-0 to Juve. I swear they did.
Okay, let me.
They have no points in our group. They can't be undefeated at home.
Yeah, they've lost all their games, so that's someone clearly lied to us. Let me see.
They would have had to play one match at home. Like, you know what I mean? That can't be true.
Let me have a look. I'm just gonna check the score lines now.
I swear they lost.
They lost to Zenit Petersburg, but it was at Zenit Petersburg's ground, and the Juve game was at where the hell is it? Yeah, they lost 3-0 to Juve, bro. So it's been a lie.
Yeah, anyone who said Malmo's undefeated, cap. But fair enough. They might be referring to the Swedish league, but with all due respect, we don't care. So, yeah, like if you're undefeated against like Ostersunds and all them, cool.
Yeah.
But
you know what? The only thing I said about this Malmo game is I would love to see and Saul be given minutes in that game. Yeah. I think he's going to get space to be able to actually do what he did against Southampton. And I think he's going to be able to actually probably get away with getting even a goal, if I'm honest with you. So it's a nice confidence booster for him. It's an away game. We don't really need to tire out the 2 midfielders that we've got left, especially knowing what we know now as well. So, yeah, I think we need to just be smart with that. If Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Saul are available, I say play both of those 2 players together.
All right. Zeke, how do you feel about Tuesday?
I'm pretty confident. I think we can have the same scoreline as well there. And, yeah, give time to players like Saul, who had like his best game against Southampton since we have him. And, yeah, I just hope that we don't get any injuries. That's more of my concern than scoring a lot. Yeah, I'm confident. I think we have this. We got this.
Indoor Shades, man, how do you feel about Tuesday?
Tuesday, we should be all right. I expect a bit of rotation in our midfield. I don't think Jorginho will start on Tuesday. Possibly Loftus-Cheek if you give him a run. That front 3, you really haven't got much choice, have you? So the front 3, it's going to be the same front 3 regardless. Midfield-wise, should Tuchel want to risk Jorginho for this game, even though we have to win?
I don't think it's a risk. He hasn't played. He didn't play in the.
I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Still,
it's not. I don't think it's honestly too much of a risk. He didn't play on Wednesday at all. It's twice in 4 days.
I don't mind if he starts it. I don't mind though if he starts on Tuesday.
I don't care who starts as long as we don't see Jorginho and Kante 3 times in a row.
Yeah, Kante. We have to eat Kante very, very carefully. Because if one snatch of knee or ankle, Kante will be like, "Oh shit! I think we're gonna piss ourselves over here." Talk about Kante's injury in it. So I don't think we're gonna risk Kante a lot against Malmo. So I'm expecting Loftus-Cheek to start, and also Chalobah as well to come in.
I was gonna say, Do you guys not think that? Fuck. Yeah, I completely forgot what point I was gonna make. Damn it.
Oh my god, this guy.
fully gone.
It's why you don't let old men have a webcam.
You didn't sleep, bro. You got.
Nah, bro, I
You
was
started
gonna,
that sentence like you actually had some shit to contribute. I can't believe this.
I really had something to contribute, bro, and it's fully
Oh,
gone on me. It's fully gone.
You're
Anyways,
too young for this.
Lord
bro.
have mercy.
oh my goodness, this
I'm
man
fully
lost composure.
distracted, bro. I don't even know what it was. I
To
can't.
the 14 of you tuned into this, I apologize. Mohammed sometimes is forgetful. He is an old man at the end of the day.
I've reached 30, guys. It's that age where the brain doesn't work the same way, and to the bones, everything, bro. Like nothing's working the same way, man. I'm adjusting to this life. But
Hey,
yeah, I think it was actually it was about Chalobah. I think it would be nice to see Chalobah get more minutes. I'm starting to see that wherever we do tend to place him, he seems to be giving a good showing of himself. And I'd love for us to keep giving him that confidence and that trust. And actually, Chelsea, please, if you're listening, and probably it's not the case, you're not going to be listening to this, just wrap up a new contract for the guy quickly. And we can't be waiting for these new contracts, all of them, all at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, you're preaching to the choir there. There's about 3 or 4 people at the back who need new contracts, but we'll see. We will see if they ever actually sort that stuff out. What was I going to say? So, score predictions, Tuesday.
4-0 Chelsea.
4-0 Chelsea.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 3-0. I'll be respectful of Malmo.
Yeah, same as well. I'll be 3-0 Chelsea as well.
Anyways.
I'll be messaging you all and privately once we score the 4th goal, just letting you all know.
You ain't gonna do shit. You are not going to do it, Dan.
I can't lie. If we score our 4th goal by penalty, that doesn't count still.
I want an apology
How
on
do
the
you guys feel? I have a question in general. How do you feel about these early
wait,
shots?
let's ask Zeke. Zeke's not actually answered it.
Oh, shit.
What? For what?
Have you said what you think the scoreline going to be?
Yeah. I said 4. Yeah, I said 4-0.
Yeah, come on, Mohammed.
My bad, guys. Yo, don't take it.
This guy really doesn't listen. This guy really doesn't listen. This is
It's
crazy.
It's an L. All right, I'll take my both L's and to shut up.
This is crazy. Look at this guy trying to run the show from the bottom right. I can't believe this. I was going to say, how do you guys feel in general about having these earlier kickoffs in Champions League?
I'm angry about that part. I'm not going to lie to nobody. Don't like it.
I don't like it.
I actually don't mind it. I might be the only one who doesn't mind
Same
it.
as well. I don't mind it.
Yeah, maybe like time
Time
wise. Yeah, time wise, I think it's good for Peter, but I don't know. Something
5:45. Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm in the minority. I don't mind it because I like keeping up with all the matches going on at 8 p.m. UK time.
Yeah.
I like not being in that time slot so I can just watch. And I like getting a result out of the way early.
Yeah. I wish that we can go there, but it's just a logistical issue, isn't it?
Is it like a quarantine situation?
That's my concern, yeah. And also I have to do visa stuff. I need a visa.
Look at this match going fan. Chelsea home and away and in Europe, Mr. Guy over there in the bottom left.
Well, I can't lie. I would, if we go to quarterfinals, I would go.
To Malmo?
If we go to quarterfinals,
I was gonna say we're not getting to the quarterfinals, brother.
No, he's saying just Chelsea quarterfinals.
Oh well, we probably will. So yeah. I mean, I would like to hope we do.
I'll be down. I'll be down to go as well, but probably need to get vaccinated. Annoying part of life.
Hey, I mean, it is what it is, bro. You got to do it eventually. You're gonna have to watch. But shit. So that covers Newcastle. That covers Malmo. Is anybody?
Wow. So we've lost Peter for a minute here. I think he did not put his laptop charger correctly. So I'll continue the show, guys.
I'm back. I accidentally I tried to scroll, and for whatever reason, when I scroll on the pad.
So what's your excuse? My excuse was age. What's your excuse?
My faulty Mac products sold to me by a certain panel who will name me.
He's gonna blame it on the wall.
Blame technology. I see you.
I'm blaming you for selling me the technology, but what was I gonna say? Shit.
There was a point I was gonna make actually. Pulisic. Let's talk about it. He's apparently going to return for Burnley. What are we thinking this time? It's actually for real. It's going to happen.
No.
He's going to come back, or like what?
I said no. Yeah.
I thought you wanted to say
Like
if he's
it's
gonna
like
stay fit
why
for
it's
it.
gonna happen. What is the it that you're referring to?
As in, like, do you think? Because let's be honest, there was a few times where we were told, like, okay, he's back in training, then bam, something else came up, and then he was not back. So, do you guys think at Burnley, because that's what the coach said, the coach is saying that he's going to be back for Burnley.
Yeah.
Do you think this
He-
time it's actually going to happen?
Do I think he's
he
actually gonna
like-
make it out on the pitch? Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
he likes Burnley, so I think he's gonna make it.
That, and we have like 3 actual half decent attackers left. And if he gets himself ready for Saturday, he can get a start.
Yeah.
So like for me, I think that's worth getting your fitness in order for over the next week. It gives him a chance to put himself back in the rotation. You know, it's Burnley at home. It's not the worst fixture to come back to. He already scored 1 goal in his 1 league start this season. He could put himself at the forefront of Tuchel's mind over an international break, you know?
Yeah.
As long as he's not injured in the USA national team, so he should be all right.
That's a big ask, bro. He gets injured every other time he goes.
That's it.
That's what I'm worried about, man. I just don't think we. Is there a league like rules that we don't need to send players into international break?
You don't have to release people, but that's not really how clubs work.
No.
I can't lie. If you want to make a case for Pulisic, I think he should stay in the club, man.
He's not going to. He's already not going to.
I think if he's in that squad and he plays against Burnley in any way, shape, or form, he's going on international break. So that kind of just takes it out of the club's hands.
Unless he decides to not go, I don't think he'll miss it.
The U.S. aren't exactly in a position where they can afford to just not take their players for these qualifiers either.
Yeah.
The U.S. aren't they don't have 1 foot in Qatar already.
Yeah.
It's not true. They need all their players.
Yeah, I mean, it's international break, guys. We pray as usual, hope for the best, and hopefully our players return in one piece.
Bro, I hate that period.
Hopefully,
I don't mind. See, I have other hobbies outside of this football club. So
No,
not because of Chelsea, but like injury-wise. These players are playing too much games, man. Too many games, my bad.
It's going to get worse.
Yeah.
To be honest, guys, international breaks are kind of nice. Get to watch
I mean, I disagree, bro, because when you're on Twitter Spaces and you're hearing for the 100th time Henry versus Alan Shearer and this guy versus that guy, yeah, bro, it's tiring, bro. That's why I prefer like football, club football to be over.
Strongly encourage many people digesting this content, and it'll sound odd because this is football content, to find hobbies away from the game and like enjoy other shit and like find other commonalities with people.
Go to the beach if you have it, if you have one.
Like go outside, maybe. Go outside, talk to people in real life. I don't know. Or like just take up another sport if you're bored.
It's dark outside, bro. I don't want to go outside.
Oh, well, obviously it's tomorrow, nigga. Like when you have to get on the coach and drive 8 hours.
I'm trolling. Don't listen to me.
These guys saying international break should be banned. They'll have to play the matches at some point.
Oh, my days, man. I absolutely hate them, man. They honestly, like, I fully agree with you. Whoever that is, D-Star, yeah, I agree with you, broski. I hate it, man. It's so pointless, bro. I'm the guy that don't even enjoy the World Cup, bro. So imagine how I feel about these international breaks.
Well, you just don't like football then. You don't like the World Cup? What's wrong
with you? It's like I don't really support. I'm not connected emotionally to what's going on. I enjoy it as a football fan, but like not really connected to nobody.
Well, that's on you, isn't it? That's a personal decision, it seems like. I don't have to tell you.
I mean,
I'll pick up Ryan S. in the chat. Big up everybody. Yeah, guys, run the likes up, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend. We're at 27. Can we get to 30 before the stream ends?
30.
I'll make a deal with you guys. We will sign off once we get to 30 likes. Other than that, we'll just stand here and awkwardly stare at you. We're up an hour though, so hopefully that happens soon-ish.
So my question:
get a dislike. What a waste of time. That dislike flipped into a like.
Why would you do that?
I mean, you said I'm gonna awkwardly stare at you. That was your fault. 29. See, they want to end, bro.
I immediately got a dislike for that. You guys are savages in the chat. We're at 29. See, if whoever disliked would have liked, we could have been out of here already.
I'm pretty sure that's Flawless, man. Flawless is just in the background because his team.
Hey, Flawless, I know you're listening. Fuck
yeah,
you.
yeah. Yeah, just come to your team. Yeah, took 5 at your own ground. Yeah, man. Don't let's say let them this.
It happens. I'll let in.
Steve Bruce coming to
They let
to
Salah
Manchester
score a
United. Let's
hat-trick,
go.
guys.
Facts. But are we at 30 likes yet? Oh, we are at 30 likes. Just kidding, guys. But yeah, so we've been here roughly an hour, give or take. Wait, we have a question. Would you rather your international team wins the World Cup or Chelsea win the league? The latter. I don't give a fuck if the U.S. never wins the World Cup. We don't deserve it.
Bro, what kind of question is this, bro? Nah, man. I told you, screw international football, bro. Every day, Chelsea, bro.
I would delete the United States Football Federation for a Carabao Cup. I would
Wow.
delete it. Yeah, I would.
He
I
really
can't
hates them, bro, for a Carabao Cup, bro. He didn't
I
even
don't
say
care.
a league.
I would just delete it. Like, you know how there's
That's
delete
my
club
G.
on FIFA? I would do that.
That's my G. But yeah,
I can't, man. That's
I mean,
international
personally,
football.
my country wouldn't win the World Cup, so the choice is easy.
I mean,
Wow.
I want to say that's the reason why I'm saying this, but it's really not. I couldn't care less. Nah, this guy and he's Mac. I don't know what's
He
going
can,
on.
he can
Lord,
blame
Lord of mercy.
Yo, Peter needs some lessons, bro. He needs some lessons on how to use a Mac.
and he's talking to
Hey,
us
fuck you. I
age
heard you.
ago, bro.
I heard you.
What did you do, man?
Bro, twice.
It's
in
the way
15
it's the
minutes,
way I
bro.
scroll on the pad. Like, for whatever reason, sometimes it clicks and it like runs like a backspace. I don't know why. I truthfully don't know why. I'm scrolling around and trying to figure it out.
It sounds like you lead them lessons, man. Today at Apple, go on apple.com
Hey,
and
you know what? You know what, old man? We don't need your opinions on matters. We know young man issues.
how do you twice take yourself out of a thing that you're hosting, bro? Like, come on, let's be honest. Look at this guy's not made for it, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
I think I figured it out. I think I've got it.
Now he knows what he's been doing wrong.
I think I've got it. I think I've got it now.
No. Just to check here that you know exactly what you're doing, yeah? Do it again. Do it again. No. Do it again. Okay, cool. He's figured it out. Yo, let's clap him, bro. He's actually figured it out.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
He's
This
actually
guy.
figured it out.
I've got it. I told you.
Right, bro.
I've told you. Just to clarify, rather Chelsea win the Carabao Cup, not international teams win the World Cup. There we go. That's the dedication we need to this fan base.
I'm with it. I back this statement, man.
Yeah, so all of you people making fun of me, how dare you? Whoever left a dislike, I will find you. Question.
Oh my days.
Will
That's
Chelsea
scary,
keep going with or without Rom? We're going to keep winning because
We're gonna go.
not good. So, yeah, we're going to keep winning until he comes back.
This Rom thing, yeah, like it is so overblown. I have never ever like just people are so reactionary. They want him not to succeed so badly, bro. This is what it is. He plays for Chelsea, and they just don't want this guy to succeed so that they can prove a point about why they think this guy is not the player that everyone says he is. It's so ridiculous.
Even if I said some things about Rob, I think he'll be fine. We just need to like gel, and Tuchel and him have this we just need Tuchel and him to have the same idea of what he's supposed to do on the pitch. And I think we'll be fine.
And the players, don't forget the players too, because to me, the application of the players is the most important aspect. As much as Tuchel's like going to be the guy that also understands and gives the right instructions, the players need to just apply themselves correctly on the pitch, man.
100%.
With all due respect, we're playing Newcastle, Malmo, and Burnley until we get Lukaku back. Like,
if we cannot beat these teams without him, that's serious.
Like, that's the thing. Like, that's why I didn't freak out when he got injured. I was like, look at our fixture list. All these teams are horrendous.
If it could happen at any point, probably it's happened at the right moment for us.
Exactly. So it's like, I'm not worried. I was never worried. I'm not one to sit on here and I have not been panicked all season. Like, I don't know if like people, you guys watching, like pay attention, like please find me, clip me freaking out about Chelsea in the negative sense. I don't think you can find one. That's just not my personality. But it's really, I think it's a bit overstated. Like, I think our team is boring to talk about from a neutral perspective. So a lot of people like to make drama where there is none and like to sensationalize things that just aren't a big deal.
Yeah.
They feel like they have to, because a lot of people speak in hyperbole about other clubs. Like United are like a soap opera, right? So it's fun to talk about. Arsenal, same way. Liverpool, I feel like the depth argument is kind of overstated.
Yeah.
It was so bad over the summer, it got to the point where people think of them as underdogs.
Bro, people think they're not going to finish in top 4. It was
so like
bad, bro. Forget title contenders and maybe like the disrespect I was hearing towards Liverpool was shocking.
And like people are acting like City can't win a Premier League without a striker, as if they didn't win the last Premier League without a striker.
Thank you. There we go.
So it's like
people likes to run. People like to run narratives in the summer so they can keep, entertained somehow.
So that's my thing. Like, I honestly don't think that this ROM issue is as big as 99% of people pretend it is. Nearly.
No. Yeah.
Like, just look at the fixtures. Can we win? If the answer is yes, then it's a non-issue.
Yeah.
Who do y'all think will be top of the table at Christmas? If I'm taking bias out of this, I think it will be Chelsea.
Wait.
Which sounds weird on a Chelsea stream.
Yeah, you said if I'm taking bias.
Totally understand. But so until Christmas, let me actually look at the fixtures. That's a good question.
The fixtures, yeah.
Hey, big up to the comments. And comments, you guys can answer the question as well. That's actually a really good question.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to the fixtures. I'm going to look at our fixtures until Christmas. I don't think this is a crazy opinion. Mind you, we're already top. So Newcastle away, Burnley at home, Leicester away, United at home, Watford away, West Ham away, Leeds and Everton at home, away to Wolves, and then Boxing Day we're away to Villa.
That's a good fixture.
Yeah.
Like that's not a bad list. That's not a bad list at all.
Yeah, besides the run, Leicester, Man U, I think we can top most of it. Same.
I think we're only going to drop 4 points maximum in this stretch. That's my bold prediction.
So if I'm counting right, including Newcastle, we have 10 games 10 league games until Christmas. Yeah,
it's 9, including Newcastle. 9. So I think we're going to drop 4 points maximum over the next 9 matches.
I'm just looking at Liverpool's.
You have us getting 23 points then.
Yo, Liverpool's next 4 games are interesting as hell. So they've got Brighton, West Ham, Arsenal, Southampton. That's their next 4 games. And then
like they have in December, they have to play.
They got to play Leicester, Leeds, Spurs, and Newcastle, Aston Villa, and Wolverhampton.
D-Star says he thinks Arsenal will be top. Bro, I respect your opinion. I don't see how that's even remotely possible, but we will see.
He's playing.
Yeah.
No, but if they were, you'd have to cancel the league.
Let me see Man City.
I think so. Liverpool has an easier schedule then.
And yeah, based on like the way the fixtures are set up, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And yeah, I would agree with that statement.
They have an easier list than we do.
Yeah, but like, see, I think that's if you're ignoring the fact that certain teams are on form. Like West Ham is not going to be an easy game for them. I think West Ham are very, very good. And you also
I don't think they do, bro. I really don't think they do.
At Anfield, I don't think there will be a problem.
They have to go to Everton, Wolves, and Spurs in December, all before Christmas. I don't think they do. And then go to West Ham as well.
Yeah.
I mean, none of these 3 teams will be a problem for Liverpool if they're serious.
I don't think they're gonna just swipe away all those teams, though. Is what I'm saying. Like, I think we're underrating like these teams.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going on as well. Like they go away to West Ham, I think, and they've got Brighton at home. I think they'll beat Brighton, but I don't think it'll be an easy game for them. They've got Southampton at home at one point, Arsenal at home. The fact of the matter is, as much as I want to say Arsenal can potentially do something, On form, Arsenal look good, but I think when they face big teams, Arsenal are going to get schooled. Let's be frankly honest for what it is. But with Southampton, I think Southampton will be a very interesting game for Liverpool.
We'll have to see. Fator, who do you think is going to be top at Christmas?
I think it's going to be us. If you look at the run of fixtures that we've got in December, all of them are winnable games. It's just my concern is the injuries that we're going to be suffering in this December times.
Mm-hmm.
But apart from that, we shouldn't be all right. We should be all right when it comes to December. It's just the Leicester and Juventus and Manchester United that was, I think the end of November time that could testify our title credentials. So
I agree, bro.
After that, it should be all right. We should be top of the table regardless.
Yeah.
I can't disagree with you if I'm honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Man City's fixtures don't seem as bad, I would say, but I think Man City is the type of team that sometimes, like a Leicester game, can be potentially difficult for them sometimes, and they face West Ham again on November the 28th, and that'll be an interesting game for them too.
They go to Villa in the week as well.
Yeah, and they've also got Brentford still coming up, Brentford away, which is on December the 29th.
Yeah.
But Leicester before that as well. So it'll be very interesting. Just looking at those fixtures alone, I think Chelsea has definitely got a shot to be within that top of the table at the moment.
Yeah, I definitely have us top two.
Big up to you, Jem. Big up to you.
Big up, man.
Yeah, I definitely have us top two, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe we can be top at Christmas.
I think we can.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of fixtures though, like in all competitions wise. December is looking very busy for us.
Yeah, we have one league game, like Tuchel said. Is the Club World Cup in December?
They said early 2022, but I've heard rumors it could be canceled altogether.
Oh, perfect.
I don't care either way. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm at the point where if we're in a serious league challenge, I don't give a fuck about the Club World Cup. As nice as that would
let's
be.
Let's just hope tomorrow we get number 7. I want a number 7.
This guy is a simp, man. This guy's a simp. He's talking about
damn.
In the
Lord have mercy. I want number 7.
Do you see anyone breaking into the top 4? No, I don't, because I don't think United will persist for the entire season with this manager. I see them making a change, and then those 4 clubs sort of separating themselves from the chasing pack. Yes. But if anyone does make way, it's obviously going to be United.
Yeah, I think if anyone breaks into the top 4, it would be Leicester. I think they're starting to show a bit more of their form and what I expect of them in the last couple of weeks. And their start was very awful. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad, man. And to the point that I was cussing them out in one of the podcasts that we were doing. But I think they're starting to turn. The right page, and I feel like their squad is what's being underestimated. I feel like they've really got a good squad, guys. Like, I think they can handle a lot more games than people realize.
Yeah, and they added depth to that squad as well. So honestly, that wouldn't be a big surprise if Man U keeps like missing out. But I think I agree with Peter. I think at the end that will be the top 4, like the one mentioned there. I don't see Man U slipping up that much.
Yeah, I don't see anybody usurping that balance. Like, there's a reason we've had the same top 5 for the last 2 seasons. But no, I mean, Leicester have a big match against Arsenal early kickoff tomorrow. Is anybody waking up for that? Because I am. I mean, I know you guys will be on the way to Newcastle, but Zeke, are you going to wake up and watch that?
I'm watching that game for sure.
Hold on, is 7:30?
Yeah, Leicester Arsenal.
Nah, I'm not sure. I might, but I'm not sure. I don't think. What about you?
Oh, I'm gonna be up at 4:30. Absolutely. I smell. Anytime I could smell Arsenal chaos, I'm there.
I'm not missing it.
I saw a lot of messages about how Arsenal are on an 8-game unbeaten run and everything's great. And I'm like, Leicester win. I'm putting money on it right now.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game.
Who scores tomorrow? Kai Havertz scores tomorrow. Whoever else, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think that front three
Havertz and
will
Cho.
score tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, I have Havertz and Cho personally.
Kai Havertz scores tomorrow.
Yeah.
Continues on goal scoring in the league.
A defender will score if the logic continues.
Damn.
It's mad. You know what? I don't mind, man. I like the fact that there's more people contributing to us getting goals.
I like it. Like the fact that we have so many different goal scorers is a good thing.
And tomorrow, I think it'd be nice to see if we can score from set piece, because I do generally think that's now become one of our main strengths.
Yeah, I mean, a defender goal would be funny, but those have to stop eventually.
No way. No. C1, tell me that's a lie, bro. You said 6 Arsenal players in a combined 11 with Leicester.
Leicester City, the same team who's finished above Arsenal the last 2
That's a bit of
seasons.
mockery.
It's probably an Arsenal fan doing a combined 11, man.
That's
like
a bit
those things. That's the thing where like you can't let them have too much ever. Like I need Leicester to come through and do the business tomorrow, man. I really do. But nah, guys. So we actually stayed about 15 minutes longer than we would. But big up for everybody. The questions are good, guys. For future shows, anytime you guys have questions, we are more than happy to veer off the beaten path to answer whatever questions you have. The only reason I'm saying that is because when we talk about like teams like Newcastle, Malmo, with all due respect, like they're not the most stimulating things. Like we kind of know what we're tuning in for tomorrow. It's more a case of just getting the job done and keeping the momentum going. But yeah, guys. So we are going to begin the signing off process here. Mr. DM's man who wears his hats inside. Where can we find you?
He's on mute. You're on mute.
You're on mute, by the way.
Batur, you're on mute.
Batur, you're on mute, by the way.
Is he alive?
Are you? All right, I'll go to somebody else. He must be on the phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zeke, where can we find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter with the ad here, and every Friday here on Ballers at the Bridge. And yeah, that's it, guys.
All right, Mohammed, where can we find you?
And yeah, you guys can find me literally on the ad that you see on the screen. It's at Mohammed Eid there. I'm always on Twitter on different spaces, having a bit of banter, guys. But also you can find me on here every Friday, 11 p.m., 11:30 p.m. UK time. I'm always here with the guys as well.
All right. You can find me here. The app for my podcast, which will make its return at some point. It is there, guys. I do a lot of stuff here. We're about to do an NBA watch along in a little over an hour. I think we're doing like Nets and Pacers or some shit. So you can find me here. I do watch alongs on This Is Football. You can find me there. 3 p.m. UK time tomorrow to do a watch along for the game. What else do I do? No, that's about it, man. I mean, you can find me on Twitch, Sarcasm City TV. Also at Mimi_TV. I got the order of those wrong. I'm on one of those channels. But yeah, guys, it's been a good show. Fator, you can find him on Instagram at the @ listed there. He made a burner account for Twitter. I don't know. This man must be busy. That's why he's muted. But you can find him here in an hour as well. He'll be part of the NBA Watch Along crew. So if any of you want to get your questions in when we're live on the Twitch over there, feel free to do so. But other than that, we'll be back next week to talk about Burnley. So bring plenty of questions, the rest of the panel in the comments next week, because we fucking hate Burnley. There's not going to be too much content there. So
Yep. Hello.
Yeah. What's up? Where can I find you?
This is my insight. You can find me in the watch along after this, and you can find me here for the Balls at the Bridge for next week, and then Q&A possibly, and then Carefree Lewis.
All right.
And just on TV, man.
You heard it from the horse's mouth. But yes, guys, this is your host signing off for Ballers of the Bridge. Eventually, I'll get the episode number right, but I just never think to fucking look it up before we go live. So I'll see you next week and big up Winter Surfer. You can find Timo and Ryan and tag team in the simping division. He said it, not me. But yeah, guys. Actually, before we go, Carabao Cup draw tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. UK time. It's a stupid time.
Number 7, let's go.
Number seven is Tottenham. This man just wants to potentially do a preview with Elena.
Yeah.
So that's why he's rooting for number 7.
That's the play. I'm like, why is he so like? We go there all the time, but what's the point?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
who do you guys ideally want to get in Carabao Cup, and who do you think we'll get?
I want Arsenal or Tottenham, but I think we'll get West Ham.
Mohammed.
Bro, as long as it's not Sunderland away, then I'm happy, bro. Give me anybody of the teams, and
you don't want Sunderland away the week before Christmas?
Oh hell no, bro! I'm telling you right now, Newcastle away is already killing me, bro. Literally, if we win this game, bro, you will never see me step again at Newcastle away, bro. I'm not doing it again.
You're just going till we win?
Yeah, bro, because I lost last time, bro. I don't like the leaving on a loss, bro.
I rate that. So, Fator, I take it you want us to get Tottenham in the cup, but who do you think we're going to get?
Who do I think we're going to get? Sunderland at home.
I think we're getting West Ham away, but I want us to get Sunderland at home because I just want to win. I don't care. I want us to stay away from Liverpool and Tottenham and Arsenal. I don't want to do a preview show for the Carabao Cup. I don't want to even be in that position. So I'd like us to stay away from those teams. But so now that I said it, we'll probably get one of them. But yeah, guys, so next week we'll be back to talk about Burnley. We can briefly discuss the Carabao Cup draw if you guys want to. Comments, bring the questions, bring the intrigue. We love that.
Yeah.
Winter Surfer saying Liverpool, so Timo and Ryan have to do a preview together. The Simple Olympics, that's what it's going to be.
Oh my God, you lot are killing them.
Yeah, but you know what? This man doesn't even care. He's fully in the DMs over there already. Yeah. Oh, this man wants Brentford. I forgot Brentford was even in this, though. I don't want Brentford.
That's the one team I don't want, actually.
I actually don't want Brentford. I'd rather get Liverpool, straight up. I actually don't want to deal with Brentford ever again. But, yeah, so big up, guys. It's been a cool show. It's been a cool 80 minutes. Big up to everybody in the comments. Big up to everybody who liked or disliked. Fuck you. And we'll see you guys next week.